3, 2, 1, go. So what happens next? No kidding. Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Have you no shame? Not even a little bit. What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? Game over. This game, I love it so much. I just said that. Wait, so you mean Dave Ake? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? What? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in the Battle of Wits. In the result of the battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Well, yeah. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Oh, I missed. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? He's just like I am. He's like, what just happened? It's as the witness said. Oh my gosh, poor Edgeworth. Oh my gosh, I'm cold. Sucks, man. I hate winter. Winter sucks, man. There's no happiness in winter. Not even Christmas. I hate Christmas. Actually, no, I do like Christmas, but it is as the witness says. As he regains his composure, certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Ha! Even he's not sure, yeah. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you know more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I want to say testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn it. Damn it! To come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vauquet. What? Edgy boy? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Thanks, Edgeworth. I love you. Wait, I've come up with a question. Oh my god, this game. I love it so much. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. I too see little point in making Miss Vauquet repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? I missed. Indeed. Fairly, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? I think he cares more about justice in the world than getting a guilty verdict. It's too bad not all lawyers are like that. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will, please. Okie dokie then. Oh dear. Dearie dear me. I'm actually quite hungry. Good thing I got a snack in between episodes. Rude bear. Alright. We're going to take it one step at a time, people. We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Aha! Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Sal Manella's help. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy! No witness will continue her testimony. Never! Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Harder! Harder, I say! Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Baquet? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Oh, poor guy! He's such a sweetheart. Why do people treat him like shit? I don't understand this world. Very well, Miss Baquet. You may continue. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. Ma! What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silent. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal. Get Michigan J. Frog in here. Jeez. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the steel samurai. Press harder! Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security? On Old Bag's word, perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. Yes, but it's been proven that... Or hasn't it been proven? I don't even know. Ugh. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. No, probably not. Oh, you did you? Girl. Okay. It seems that everyone else was questioned. I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. Really, you're pretty chill about it right now. You can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. Yeah, because, you know, Hollywood. They were nice enough to understand that. Since we were in a meeting, there's no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Is that so? The script and your direction notes? They're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. Press harder! Harder, I say! Why didn't— yeah! Ah ha ha ha! I got you there. And why is that? It was a murder, after all. Lady. We all know you did it. Come on. Especially after a statement like that. Who could think of rehearsing after that? You didn't know— apparently you didn't know a murder occurred. So why didn't you bring your notes with you, lady? Oh! Enix! Aha! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witnesses last week. Yeah! We're on the same page, Edgeworth. Think. Miss Vauquet said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. And how did she know that? She would have to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, you dropped that little long cigarette thing. That little thingy. Order, order, Mr. Edgeworth. What? I love that look on his face. What? What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. He wants justice in this world. Or are you thinking of career change to defense? No, he just wants justice in this world. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vauquet, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Seriously, it's kind of exciting. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect... I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Hammer wasn't the one who was injured. It was Powers. How did I know? Sal. You told me. Yeah, it was Sal. Don't go back to that last statement, man. Man. Because I have you in the palm of my hands. Oh, is it this one? Or is it... I'm going to present this. Do it! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh, what? I got you now. Explain yourself. Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. You done fucked up and you're so ashamed. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? So you saw Hammer limping. Yep, pretty much. Wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when he was... when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Oh. Miss Bakay? You met him, didn't you? And Mr. Hammer was in Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Ha 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 ha. I will have order. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Bakay. Very well. I have a question for you. What do you want? Why in the world would I want Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. And nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There is a reason it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? Can you prove she had a motive? I'm gonna say she can't, because really she does have a point. She had nothing to gain, but if she was controlling Hammer for the last 5 years, he would have a reason to kill her. Because he was probably sick and tired of being pushed around and all that stuff. Although, with that 5-year-old picture... I'm gonna take a gamble. I mean, I still have all 5 exclamation points, so I'm pretty much golden right now. Alright. It was this. It was this. It was her all along. She did it. This is a photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Bakay? Harump! 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. Miss D. Bakay helped, I can't read her name. With Dee Dee's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. This fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Bakay, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. Are you talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer? It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Bakay, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Bakay have? I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? Honestly, she had no motive. What's that? What's this? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Bakay did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What? Ha! So I was on the right track. Sweet. I'm super smart. What? What? Your Honor? Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole a steel samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to that trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vaquet, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she broke it. So does that mean you're going to quit smoking, darling? So you did do it. Yes. I am guilty. It was me. She seems so at peace now. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vaquet. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Manuel. Miss Vaquet, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vaquet. No! Please don't die, please. Ooh, I wonder if she was his lover or something. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. She looks so at peace. Like, so happy to have that weight off her shoulders. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vaquet? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. And he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. That's right, Edgeworth. Ha! Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Huzzah! That is all. The court is adjourned. Sweet. October 20th. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that you wanted to kill Miss Vaquet, but to think he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, obviously we probably have some sort of evidence, so... show us the evidence. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I don't even know, man. Read this. Because I was a steel samurai, Mr. Hammer was a big star once. And he was reduced to acting in a kid show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the steel samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. Huh, me too. That way I don't have to go from studio to studio to studio over and over and over again. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, right? Say something, I'm giving up on you. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Mackay would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniffle. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh my god. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. But... Angie boy! Is this guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. Tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? I don't even know. Well, actually, I do know. But... And so the curtain closes on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. It went back to making kids shows again. Yes! The Pink Princess! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think the world is ready for the real. No kidding. Awesome. Sweet. That's the end of that case. And now... Sweet! Turnabout goodbyes. What? Who's saying goodbye to me? No. No. Oh well. I guess we'll start the next trial in the next episode. Yay! Okay, bye for now.